For trauma survivors, touch is not always a source of comfort. Sometimes it feels like danger. A friendly hug, a pat on the back, or even the brush of a hand can send the nervous system into alarm. Why? Because the body doesn't evaluate touch based on intention. It evaluates based on association. If touch was once paired with harm, fear, or violation, the body remembers the pairing. This means that even safe touch from a loved one can trigger the same survival reflexes as the original trauma. Muscles tighten, breath shortens. The body might freeze or pull away without explanation. It's not a conscious rejection of safety. It's the body trying to prevent danger before it begins. Triggers are not always obvious. They can be subtle cues that transport the body back into survival mode, even when the mind knows it's safe. Here are some common ones. Smells. A certain cologne, cigarette smoke, hospital disinfectant, or even food scents can spark old memories. Textures. The feel of rough fabric, leather, or cold metal against the skin may echo past experiences. Voices. A particular tone, volume, or phrase can make the body react with fear. Sometimes it's not what is said, but how it's said. Environment. Crowded rooms, dark hallways, or confined spaces may recreate the atmosphere of past danger. These triggers bypass rational thought. The thinking brain may say, "I'm safe at home," but the survival brain fires alarms as if the trauma is happening all over again. When a trigger hits, survivors may experience what's known as a body flashback, or like a visual flashback, which replays a memory like a movie. Body flashbacks are primarily sensations and emotions. The heart races, muscles tense, and nausea or dizziness may surge. Sometimes survivors describe it as their body remembering what the mind has tried to forget. In these moments, the body reacts as if the trauma is happening in real time, even if the person is physically safe. This can feel confusing and overwhelming. Why am I panicking? Nothing is wrong, but from the perspective of the nervous system, something is wrong. The whole imprint has been reactivated. Here are some everyday examples. A survivor freezes when their partner surprises them with a hug from behind. They know their partner means no harm, but their body reacts as if ambushed. The smell of alcohol on someone's breath makes another survivor nauseous and shaky because it echoes unsafe environments from childhood. A person hears footsteps in a stairwell and feels their chest tighten, even though they are alone and secure. In a crowded subway, a survivor's heart races and palms sweat, not because of immediate threat, but because their body remembers past danger in tight, noisy spaces. Triggers and body flashbacks don't mean someone is crazy or overreacting. They are signs of a nervous system carrying unfinished survival responses. Touch, smells, voices, or places become cues that activate those old defenses. Healing means slowly teaching the body to distinguish past from present, so that safe touch can feel safe again, and everyday life doesn't have to be lived as a minefield of triggers.